Our destination?
Clean out confessions.
Let's go for a ride.
Welcome to Girls Trip. Thanks for joining us on the last day of week 1 of our organization adventure that we're going on.
Happy Friday.
Yes, it is Happy Friday. The next couple of Fridays, we are going to be doing a little silly series called Clean Out Confessions. Some of you are actually going to be featured in one of them, so most excited about that one. But for today, we are starting with something that maybe gets neglected in the organization clean out journey, which is our phones. Which is hard to imagine that they get neglected because they're pretty much glued
Attached
to us.
yes, surgically attached.
Life is in this.
So we have a few questions that we're going to go through that will maybe reveal some of our bad habits. I don't know. So first, we're going to start with an admission of how often do you like purge your phone? Do you go through and clean stuff out of it?
Yeah, I don't like having pages and pages. So it is no problem for me if I look at an app and I'm like, okay, I haven't used that in 3 months. It's gone. It's going.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're pretty good.
I do like I like things being as simple as they can be on my phone. I don't like too much clutter there. Yeah.
Okay, Rebecca?
I would say I'm the same thing. In terms of like if my phone updates and these random games go on, I'm like immediately like no, immediately no, get it off,
Get it off. Right to jail. Right away.
Yes. However, I'm not one to go through like the ones I've downloaded and like what you're saying and go, oh, I haven't used this in 3 months. They just like, if I've used it in the past, it stays on there.
Yeah.
But if it's something new that I notice, it's gone. I don't know how to.
I have an iPhone, so you don't.
I have an Android.
Yeah.
So yeah, what does that mean? Like if your phone updates, it'll just put apps on
Random
your phone?
games will be on my phone.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, as if we needed another reason to say you shouldn't have an Android.
That feels illegal.
That's it's just games. Like 2 new games might pop up and I'm like, oh, I don't know.
That's so
these.
weird.
That's weird.
When my phone updates, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that I would delete. I would be
Yeah, because
really
I'm like, I'm not
annoyed
using
by
these. Like,
that.
yeah, why do I have these on there?
My downfall
So-
is that I actually do use my folders a lot. But once it's in a folder,
You don't see it.
I do not see it.
Okay.
So if the app is out of a folder, I can easily be like, I don't use that and get rid of it. There is stuff in my folders for years that I have never looked at.
Yeah, I do not purge my phone nearly enough until I'm forced to because I'm like about to take a picture and my phone's like, you have no space left on your
that
phone.
is exactly
And you're like,
where I go.
So that happens to me fairly often. And then I have to go through and like, okay, what are the biggest files on here and what should I be deleting? I do try occasionally to clear out messages, text messages. Like if this like, I had a whole thread in there with like a contractor, like that's done. Like I don't need that on there anymore. Or like, DoorDash. I'm like, I should clear those
I'm
out.
bad with messages.
Okay. I would say messages, I do that often. Like if it's this like, oh, here's a discount. I'm like, I don't need this. I don't need this. I do that more than apps for
More
sure.
than apps, I do that. Okay, so you kind of combined another question, which was about using folders. So you use folders pretty regularly.
Just to make it look
Clean.
I don't have a single folder on mine.
You can though, right?
It has groupings. Like at the top, all of the Google ones are together, the Microsoft, the Samsung, Verizon. And then I just need to show you guys this. Like ding, ding, ding. Like what is that? There are no folders.
Yeah, I'm stressed.
Nothing makes sense. They're not even full.
Yeah, I'm stressed.
Yeah, that bothers me a little bit.
Okay.
The screen's not being full. You have like 5 apps on one screen.
I realized I don't care.
Okay, but it doesn't bother you that you're like, I have to scroll through 4 screens to get to the app? No.
I've memorized where they are. So if I move it
Screen
around
5,
by this point,
screen 12.
I'm like, I'm screwed. Where'd it go? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm kind of 50.
Okay,
I can see that.
I'm kind of 50-50. I have one folder, but that was an accident. One of my kids did that, I think. So I don't have any folders on my first one, but then my second one is a bunch of folders. But then I have more recent stuff that's been downloaded that just haven't taken the time to.
I have a question
put in
about
any
folders. I find them though as a like I can't get to my app as easily then. I'm going button, but like, and if I want to get there quick, I'm just like, I know it's on.
But can you, like for us, we swipe down on our phone and then we just start typing the app name and then it comes right up.
I can do that. I've never done that.
No, so
I literally swipe up and then swipe through
the point of the folders is strictly to have less stuff look like it's on
Less
my phone.
clutter.
Okay. But I don't go search.
Who's looking through my phone though?
Me. So if I'm never scrolling for any app.
Okay, you type it.
All of my quick go-tos are on my home screen. So Google Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all on mine. Okay.
My email, text messages, phone, all that's on the home screen. Every other app I do drop down search. And
Really?
Yes.
I don't do drop down search a lot. But if I am trying to find something that I don't use super often, I don't know where it is, then I will do that.
I use it for everything if it's not on my home screen.
But
yeah.
as far as folders, I typically put stuff that some of it I am using like regularly, but not daily.
Okay.
So like if I'm like Google Maps, Spotify, like that stuff I want immediate because I'm doing that really fast. I'm like plugging into the car. Like I want to be fast. So I don't want that in a folder, but like Amazon, Instacart, like I'm using those regularly, but not every day.
Okay.
So having to go in a folder like takes me 2 more seconds and it's not that annoying.
Makes sense.
Okay. So all a little different. How many photos do you have on your phone? Is the question.
I have a number. Would
ahead.
you like to guess?
Yes. Oh, would I like to guess?
Oh, this is rough.
4,827.
You're going to double that? I have 8,129 photos on my phone.
We should have ended with you. Oh, jeez.
That's a
I
lot.
was bad.
Honestly, though, I probably would have that many, but that's what makes me run out of space.
Oh, boy.
So
Is
that
photos and videos.
That is literally the reason why it already got me the like 132 gigabytes because of me and my photos and videos.
Wow.
And even then, I have had to delete stuff and upload it because I have used all of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you at?
5,486.
You're the lowest.
Am I really?
Wow.
I
am feeling it today.
I'm at 6,275.
Wow.
I feel like my problem is that because I use my phone for work all the time.
How far back does yours go?
My photos.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So like touch the top of the screen so that it like immediately goes back. And does it tell you where?
2015.
So I have something. So I don't know how this happened. I think it's because I like found a video one time and like put it on my phone from there. 2007. What? I have a video from 2007. I'll play
I have
for
a
you
question
later.
about this. Is this though Google Photos? Because this is
No,
on my phone.
this is
Okay.
not on my phone.
Yeah, mine is 2021
Oh, that's your latest?
That's your
the
latest?
earliest?
The earliest, and I have 8,000 photos from that. What? Yeah.
Wait, are you just so adventurous and you just
I
take
just
photos
take
ever?
so many pictures.
I don't know. How do you?
blown away.
I have 2009 is my earliest on Google Photos.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine's like 1996. Or something.
Okay.
I'm still a little leery. Like, yes, like I think my husband just like has it back up to Google Photos and then just like clears stuff out.
yeah.
I'm too scared of that.
I'm so scared to do
I'm
that
like,
as well.
I'm gonna lose them.
Yeah.
So I have to keep some duplicates on there. But because I use my phone for work all the time, there's so many times where I have to like download a PDF, let's say, and look at it, and then I forget that that's
delete it,
taking
right?
space on my phone.
Yep.
I don't even know how to find it half the time. Like,
Yeah.
where did that go?
Yeah.
So I feel like those kinds of things take up a lot of space. But
And
then
I have to
it's
delete those. Yep.
easier for me to delete photos. So I'm like, I don't even know how to find that.
Yeah.
PDF.
You have to go to your files.
Yeah, I do. Something's messed up with my files because
All right, I know how to do that. So I'm
stuff
very proud.
doesn't appear there. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Okay, so this question is interesting. So it's not how many apps do you have on your phone, but it's how many apps on your phone have you not used in the last month?
I forgot to do this question.
Honestly. Well, okay, so for the iPhone, like there's one that's called like productivity, and it's like the ones that they give you, which is like Keynote. What the heck is that? What is Keynote?
That's the MacBook version of PowerPoint.
Okay, like So honestly, I am actually really proud of this. The only one that I haven't used recently, because I'm really good at cleaning out my phone. The only ones that I haven't used recently are Indeed, because I haven't been looking for a job, which is good. And my flights, like United and Alaska Airlines, like, because I haven't needed to.
Right.
But everything else, I'm pretty tight on.
I have a lot.
Okay.
I can't believe I thought I would be like not good comparatively. I'm really excited.
Yeah, well, I was pretty like strict with this. So even if it was stuff that like I didn't download, but like Apple things that are on here that I don't use, I still counted that in. And yeah, there are some that I still wouldn't download because I know that I will use it in the future.
Yeah.
But it just hasn't been in the last 30 days. So I counted 66.
Oh my gosh.
That I haven't used in the last month.
I think I only have like 14 apps.
No way.
What? No, I have more than that, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. 66
Yeah.
that you haven't used?
Yeah, that I haven't used. And I feel like I don't have a crazy amount on my phone.
66.
But
Rebecca,
yeah. Rebecca's still counting.
Wherever you're at, stop counting and tell us where you're at.
No, I'm not. I don't have that many apps on here. So I think I have 1, 2. I probably. I want to say I'm about 15, 20.
15, 20. Okay, so she's clearly
She has the most apps. I don't even know if I have
Gonzo.
60 apps.
But they're like, okay, so
I don't know how you're going to defend this.
Yeah, let's go. Present your case.
again, there are a lot of things on here that I don't even know what they are because I didn't put them on here. Like Apple, Compass, Tips, Watch, Stocks.
Those are all, but wait, are they in a folder?
Apple TV. Yeah, they're in a folder.
Those don't count.
But they do because they're on my phone.
No.
Like
The
the
point of
measuring app, the news app, the health app.
The point of the exercise.
Let's tell you
wait,
what the
wait,
point
wait.
of your exercise. Yeah, glasses on.
The point of the exercise is what do we put on our phones that we don't need anymore?
All right. Well, I feel like I could take at least 20, maybe half off.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That
So
is
you're
stuff
around
that
30 something.
that they put.
insanity.
I'm like, I don't think I have that many
You think
apps.
I'm looking at Compass every day?
Yeah.
The heck?
I feel like a lot of those things I tried to take off, but some of them like they don't let
don't
you.
let
Some of
you.
them are
That's why they don't
permanent
count. No,
ones.
they
Yeah.
don't. The ones that come with the phone, they do not
they don't
count.
All right. So not as high.
No.
Yeah, that's better.
Maybe 30 something.
No.
I feel like
at.
that's,
Most egregious, less egregious, most blessed.
yeah. Most blessed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just
Okay.
trying to call it.
I'm don't know if I want to continue.
I definitely
I
do.
want to keep going.
How many contacts in your phone have you not spoken to in the last 6 months?
All of them. If they're not in my favorites.
Okay. Here, this was my debacle.
How many
here.
total contacts do you have? Do you know?
No, I couldn't figure that out because I didn't count them. But I have over. I want to say.
Doesn't it tell you all the way at the bottom? That's what ours tells us all the way at the bottom.
Let me see.
Again, Android.
Yeah, Android.
Well, here's the problem.
Man.
I have contacts on here from like when I was coaching, and they're like through the Google whatever loaded them onto my phone. So I have so and so's the mother from like X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, if I delete, it asks me all these questions on deleting them, so I'm scared to delete these contacts because I don't
think
know
you're
what I'm going
deleting
to
the
lose.
person itself?
No, I'm like, is it connected to something? Am I going to delete them? So I definitely have
I gonna
over
delete
like
them?
over 300 contacts. on here.
Okay.
That's not that many.
No, I think
No?
I'm calling it right now. I think you're gonna double mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I have it. 525.
Okay, that's a lot.
No.
That's a lot.
Shut the fuck up!
You have the same amount?
525.
Slightly spooked. Slightly spooked.
Lord,
I'm feeling good about this one.
Wait. No.
You have 35?
I only have 334.
How is that
How
possible?
out of all of your...
You know 335 like young adults and then their parents.
I
How
know.
is that possible?
I don't keep all of those in my phone. Some I do, but because that's part of
same.
my job, I would have like thousands of contacts if I
Yeah.
kept them all in there. So I was like, I can't. I have spreadsheets with all that information, and I have Google Drive on my phone.
Okay.
So if I need to
Okay.
call a parent
Well,
or a
to be
teenager
I don't know
or
how I
something,
got half of these people on here though. That's my issue. Like
feel
I
like-
did
wait.
something weird.
Android. No.
Oh no, I'm calling my niece. Sorry, Calista.
Definitely do that all the time.
I feel like we glossed over the same amount of contacts very fast. This is insanity.
Joy loves a sign from God.
Well, there's signs, and then there's just like
And then there's
really-
wonders.
Then there's wonders. That is weird.
That is weird. And it's like a nice round number.
Yeah, 525. Love it.
I almost to the point where I'm like, is something wrong? Like, I don't know.
Let's just like take this in, Joy. We got to move on.
Okay. This
You
is
gotta
not
move on.
even, we haven't even answered the question. You
Yeah.
apparently are not going to answer the question because you don't talk to
I
anybody.
I do not talk to anybody.
I want to say mine is at least 300 that I don't talk to.
Yeah.
yeah, out of 500,
At least 300.
out of 525, I'm saying 3/4 I don't talk to.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
just on there to have them. Like, why do I
I had
need PTO's outlet?
167.
You counted?
Yes, because this was the assignment, and some of us take that seriously, and some of us are slackers. Okay.
This is what we deal with.
Thank you.
Do you feel bad for us yet?
No, this is what I deal with.
Do you feel bad for Lauren?
It's like Lauren's going to do the real work, and we're just going to make it up.
Because that's so stupid to go through. You literally counted.
No, it's stupid to have over 500 contacts. That's what's stupid. I will say in the last couple of years, I have maybe cleaned out some contacts 2 or 3 times
Yeah.
because I had
Okay.
some situations where there were some, like my kids accidentally pressed something and I was like, okay, who would I really not want them to call because I haven't spoken to this person in
Yeah.
4 years.
So
And I'm like, I need to delete
okay, so
them.
this is my rationality behind not deleting. Maybe, who knows, someone's
No.
gonna, who knows, maybe not, who knows, maybe I want to call them, maybe they call me for something.
They're all, no, also no.
Maybe they will.
You'd be like, new phone. I don't
Maybe
know.
And
they
then
will.
you're like, who is this?
Yeah.
But I won't though, because I have their name in my phone.
No.
I don't think I would think that. Yeah, I just haven't gone through the
Lauren.
contacts.
No.
There's no.
That's not going to happen. And I think you need to let go of these fears.
Oh no!
Deleting the
Do you have an
contact
emotional response?
is
No.
not going to
Who?
delete other
Okay,
things.
I will gladly go through
No,
this
that's
and
an
just
irrational
start.
fear.
Yeah.
She's like, somehow deleting this random contact might delete the most important email I have.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. They're like, do you want this to be saved to your email? And I'm like, I guess so.
Oh no!
Yeah, there's people on here that I haven't spoken in for. Like, I don't actually need their number on here. So I just never cleaned
I
it
have
out.
kids. Like I'm 30.
Say
How old
it.
are you?
One?
Say
Am I
it.
31?
You're 30.
I'm 31. Yes. I'm
No,
only-
you're going.
No. I'm 31.
No, you're 31. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be 32
32.
soon. And so I'm 32. I was coaching softball when I was 18. I still have those girls' numbers in my phone. The girls that I was coaching.
It's
Yeah.
just all.
Well, let me just
transferred
give
over.
you some tough love. If they don't want to talk to you,
I know.
delete their phone
it's
numbers.
okay, bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia. Okay. If you have more than 525 contacts, drop your
Let us
number
know.
because I want to know. Okay. Next one. How many notes do you have in your notes app?
Oh, okay.
I have so many.
Really?
122.
That's not that many.
What? I thought that was so many. And occasionally,
But honestly, I thought you were going to be like 0. I've never opened the app. So
no, I use it for the most random, bizarre. I write my
Yeah.
dreams in here. I have passwords. I have
write my dreams.
Oh yeah.
Your night dreams and day dreams? Like all the dreams.
only my night
and your
dreams.
dreams and goals and aspirations, or your night dreams?
Literally just the dreams that I have at night because
Okay.
they're so bizarre sometimes, and I don't want to write it in a text message. For one, like I just feel like I do this and then I copy and paste and send it to everyone.
I don't think I've gotten enough texts about your dreams.
You will one day.
Okay.
You will one
Okay.
day.
Joy?
I really don't know who has more, me or you. I feel like you have more. I'm going to say mine. 234.
Only by a little. I have 265.
Yeah, that tracks.
I thought I had so many.
I'm going back to
So many.
2016.
I don't know how. I didn't even realize it was.
Yeah,
2022.
Puts it in.
January 2nd or 16th, 2022 is my.
Oh my god.
Farthest
Okay,
one.
so that one's 2013. Does this folder go back any
Wow, this is
further?
I encourage everyone to go
All right.
back and look at your notes.
2013.
There
I
is
would
stuff
just
in
like
here.
to say I did not have a smartphone until 2016.
Yeah.
So you guys are already ahead of the game. I had a dinosaur flip phone until senior year of college.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys have a slight advantage in all of this piling
And you
up.
still have like triple the amount of photos that we have.
Yeah, that's a
So,
problem.
I just love memories. Okay.
That's true.
Memories.
That's true. Okay, yeah, I kind of thought
And
I would
love
win
people.
that
That's
one,
why I have
but
contacts.
but that's a lot. That
No, I have a
we're
lot.
pretty
You guys
pretty
have a
close. To. I
lot.
use my notes app for
Everything.
everything.
Me too.
So that's a lot. Okay, how many cracks do you have on your phone?
0, baby.
Really?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
You have children.
Yeah, I have at least 3, maybe 4.
Let me say. Yeah.
I have some here, and here.
Yeah. And if we're counting all the splintered cracks.
Yeah,
like,
no, we can't. That's too many to
no.
count.
Yeah.
Now, is that a cover though, or is that your actual phone?
This is a cover.
okay.
Okay.
So
a cover.
that's still
I'm feeling
that's really nice.
slightly
I'm feeling a
less-
little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't have any.
So that's a lot.
I rarely
0.
drop my phone. Actually,
My phone gets dropped 57 times a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you
I
need
need
protection.
I need a cover.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Okay, when's the last time you took your cover off and cleaned your phone underneath?
So I take this cover off quite
You do it all the
often.
time.
You do it often.
Yeah,
in
because
order to go on Artie's stand. However,
Right.
I have not cleaned it ever. I've just taken it on and off.
I don't think I've taken my cover off since I purchased the phone and the cover on that day, and I for sure haven't cleaned underneath it.
Okay.
Boy. No, well, as you can see,
That's
Yours
beautiful.
is pristine.
mine has a little bit of dust, but I mean,
That's a pretty phone.
Thank you.
It is. Is it black or navy?
It's navy.
Navy.
Yeah, I like the
didn't even
navy.
see that.
That's why.
So pretty.
So I do get skeeved out, as it were.
Okay.
If I don't clean this every couple weeks. I need
Every
to,
couple weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even think
The
to clean
second
my
I
phone
start, and I
now.
also have I also have kind of a clear case. It's
Oh, so
deceiving.
you can kind of see
there-
some stuff?
It's not completely clear, but it's kind of clear, so I can see stuff building up a little faster. So I'm like, ugh, and I just take it off.
Yeah,
and
that's
clean
why you
it.
get just a solid black case and you don't notice any.
Any-
Oh, mine's for sure gross under there, and I'm just like,
Can't see it.
can't see it. Don't
Until
need
we
to,
die.
don't need to know about it.
until it dies.
Okay, this is the one that I'm most like, ugh, don't want to talk about. What is your weekly screen time like?
Yeah, I don't want to. This
Here's-
is where
here's another thing.
this is where we're gonna have to cut for technical
Here is
difficulties.
another thing. Because I have Netflix on my phone. I have like literally everything. I do even Zoom sometimes on my phone. So I feel like it's definitely skewed. I fall asleep to Netflix on my phone playing. Like there's so many ways. So you cannot judge me by these numbers. Okay.
I agree. I think it's definitely skewed. So I kind of take it with a grain of salt. My kids use my phone very often. So if they are watching something
that's-
on it,
yeah,
you
that's
know,
tough.
that adds up.
I have no such excuse. Yeah.
I'll go first. Do
Okay.
so this is the week of, let's see. I don't think it says anything, but I have 21 hours and 58 minutes for the week.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Really? I thought that's so much.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I need,
I don't.
Okay.
That just made it so much
Oh,
worse. I don't even want to
boy.
say.
Okay, so I am basically. I mean, we're essentially a minute and a half off. I am 8 hours a day average.
that's a day. I did the whole week. Okay, mine is 4 hours and 59 minutes
I'm
a
double.
day.
I'm double yours.
Yeah.
A little more than double yours.
I'm about. Well, I actually have to look back because I think it said these numbers were like 40% less than the week
Than the week prior.
And I was at 7 hours and 43 minutes a day
Oh, okay.
for like a 46-hour week.
Once again, I don't have children, so. But you know what? You know what's skewing this a little bit too? I listen to a lot of videos, and so far and away the biggest category is YouTube for me. But I'm not watching
Yeah.
things. Most likely, but I can't lock my
Yeah.
phone because I don't have premium. YouTube.
Okay.
So I have to keep my phone open.
I do that with Spotify. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to keep my phone open, and that is taking up a lot of my screen time.
I would just like you to know that 5 hours and 5 minutes has been spent on Marco Polo. Just talk
that does rate in my top. But yeah, I mean, I think if you use your phone, like your phone is not a part of your job.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
So when you're
Occasionally
working,
I'll use, Zoom,
you
but not all
know,
the
you're
time.
not on it. Whereas like I am basically doing my job from my phone.
Yeah.
So I'm answering like so many emails. I'm doing Canva on here,
Yeah.
like all of that. So it's pretty often. And then I have like Disney Plus. It's like that's my kids watching
Yeah.
it on there. What I didn't know until I started looking into it is that it tracks the number of pickups, the number of time you pick up your phone.
Oh, that's weird.
Per day.
Oh, I don't love that.
I don't have that.
That makes me feel uncomfortable.
So like, yours is down here. So yesterday I had like,
So if you're looking for this, if you have an iPhone and you're looking for it, you would just quickly pull down and then just type in screen time, and then in your settings it will come right up.
And if you
Yours
have an
is different.
Android, it's in your settings,
But
and it's
you-
digital well-being.
But you don't have an Android, so it's
oh,
fine.
there it is. So yesterday or the day before, when I looked at these numbers, I had 90 pickups. I picked up my phone 90 times, which you're going to get there because today you've had 57 so far.
Yep, it's not even close to being surprising.
57?
And
Are
I've
we
had
almost-
46.
Are we almost done? Because I'm feeling quite. I'm feeling quite sick.
You were feeling real good.
Today, I have 15 unlocks of my phone.
okay.
Okay. So how long does it stay unlocked for?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay, so that's not bad.
That's not bad.
We're picking up our phones like double and triple the rate you are, which is scary.
Rebecca's all about the experience.
Yeah. Ooh,
I
wow.
didn't even ask this because I think I am far and away an outlier in this, but in like internet tabs, I don't close any of my tabs.
My phone recently did, because I used to have like 50, but I currently only have 6.
Yeah.
They all got something.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. It's
Play the music.
and it keeps going. I probably have over 100.
Yeah. I definitely.
That's one
do.
thing I do purge.
too.
Actually, I realized
Tabs.
I purge tabs. Like
I do not.
every like 2 weeks or so, I'm like, oh my gosh, and we gotta like.
I think because I go back to these specific tabs a lot, and I
Okay.
should just create like a bookmark, and I
bookmark,
just
that's what I
don't
do.
take
Yeah.
the time. Or I'm like looking at something and I'm like want to buy it or something, but I'm not ready to do that, so I just like leave the tab up until I get there. Have you ever tried because at least iPhone, I'm sure Android has a version of it where you can restrict your screen time by setting like limits where it will lock you out of apps or something like that? Have you ever done that?
I have never set one of those.
Never.
I have never done
I'm not
that.
a child.
No. I don't think that
I'm not a child.
it would be like motivating. I think I would just be like
Annoyed.
I would just take it off.
Yeah,
I'd
I
just be
take
like,
it off.
have
I would be
to-
annoyed. I'd be like, what? Okay.
Absolutely
no.
not.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it would be interesting as like a thought challenge, an
Sure.
experiment, just to like create more awareness because I'm for sure spending more time doing mindless scrolling on things that I can reclaim. And if I was like, oh my God, I could reclaim a whole hour of my day every day by stopping that, like maybe that would be
Yeah.
a beneficial thing to see. But
I probably
the
just
whole
delete
thing,
the app.
I don't.
I'm like, if I'm trying to do that, I'd just be like, okay, I clearly need to just delete the app,
Yeah.
and go the hard route to get
Right.
to it or something.
cold turkey.
Yeah.
How often do you silence your notifications?
I don't silence anything. I mean, any notifications. I will occasionally silence my phone at night, but because I need my alarm to go off. But I've never silenced like do not disturb type of situation.
Yeah.
No, I've never done that.
I silence one thing, and that's my conversation with you guys. Because most of the time,
I don't need this at 2 a.m. going off.
No. I love that. Then I take it off sound for that. But when I am in a meeting, for some reason, you guys have a knack of doing this.
We
It's
nail it.
literally
We just know right when it's
waiting
happening.
until I'm in an important meeting. All of a sudden, I'm like, okay, that is the only time I am silencing
That
my
is
phone.
so funny.
Yeah, at work I just put my phone on vibrate.
Yeah.
And I don't
My
really go
phone
off
is
the-
on vibrate 100% of the time.
Okay.
I don't remember the last time my phone made an actual noise. It would
Okay.
like startle me.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
why
if
when
it
I
did.
lose it and people are like, let's just call
Yeah.
it. I'm like, that's
That's
unhelpful.
not going to work. But I don't
Okay.
ever silence my notifications. But I also don't have, like, I don't turn on the notifications for almost anything. Like when it's like allow notifications, I'm always like, don't allow.
Oh, same. Yeah.
So like I have texts
Okay.
and calls, but nothing else. Like
Yeah.
if I had a bubble or a noise every
For
time I
every
got an
time.
email,
Yeah.
my anxiety would be
Yeah.
through the roof.
Yeah, it's true.
Or like Instagram, or like I feel like my husband has notifications for everything. His phone is dinging at all hours, all the time, and I'm like, what is happening
Okay.
on your phone?
Where's your anxiety?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I would have no peace that way. So I don't
No.
have that to begin with, and I think I do feel like I'm like I can't miss a call, or you know, or that stresses me out. So I don't silence.
Yeah, I guess I get notifications, but they're not like, I feel like I get like clumps or clusters of them together.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, you have 10 new emails, but I don't
Right.
get like constant
Right.
notifications that way.
Yeah, I can't have any of that. Okay, finally, wrapping this confessional up.
Confession.
Do you feel like your phone makes you more organized or more distracted? Yeah.
My calendar is on my phone. My notes are on my phone. So I would say it's probably more of a distraction than helping me, because I feel like I could do the things that I do on my phone on paper.
On paper, I was just going to say.
Like
Yeah.
I don't need my phone to accomplish X,
I-
Y, and Z, but I need apps for work. So there is an element where I need it, but I probably could do without it.
I often will like pine for the days of just notebooks
Yeah.
and my like 2025 or yearly calendar that I would get at Target or Home Goods in January. Like
Yeah.
I really miss those. I do feel like there was a level of accomplishment and organization that I don't feel anymore with my phone, even though I do have all my notes and to-do lists and reminders and calendars in my phone. There are so many other things that distract me that I can't say that it's more productive than it is distracting.
Yeah.
So I'll have to say distracting.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I feel like if the stuff that I could do on paper, the note taking, the scheduling, calendar, all that kind of stuff, that's the productive stuff that I do on the phone. But I can't say, like, every time I pick up my phone, it's like this impulse that involuntary impulse where like, yeah, I might be answering an email and that's productive.
Yeah.
But as soon as I close out of that email, I'm opening Instagram, I'm opening Facebook, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And it's like, I just did 6 more unnecessary distracting things that if I had like my physical planner and a flip phone,
Yeah.
I would probably be considerably less distracted.
But I think that might be a good goal to make. Like now that we see our screen time, that might be a good goal to make. Like, okay, next week I'm going to make a concerted effort to make sure that I have less screen time, whatever that means. And I think I can do that because a lot of it is like what you just said about opening up different apps. It's like autopilot. I'm
Yeah,
not,
you have to-
I don't
Yeah.
need to go to
I don't
Instagram.
need to do
need
that.
to go to Facebook. I don't need,
Break
but
that.
it just like, it's almost like you're thinking, I don't know if this happens to you, but I'm thinking about something, but my hands have like muscle memory and go to like different apps just because it's on
Yeah.
autopilot.
Yeah.
It's almost
So-
like I don't know what to do with myself. Like if I'm, in the passenger seat of a car, if I'm waiting in the pickup line at school, if I'm, in the checkout line at the grocery store, I feel like I have to be doing something, which is so bad. Like our attention span is shot. That I'm just constantly going in and out and scrolling, and I'm like, I'm not taking in anything like useful here.
I do think about sometimes I'll be waiting in line at Starbucks or I'll like have my drink, or most of the time it's when I've made a drink order already and I'm waiting for it. Instead, I will make a conscious decision. I'm not going to stand here with my back against the wall with my phone on. I'm just going to sit there. I'll smile. I'll make eye contact. I'll say, hi, good morning. Like, and it's shocking to like that no one else is doing that because everyone's like,
And you're just like, whoa, yeah.
okay.
Yep.
So I do try to be aware of it though.
Yeah. I feel like I would like at least, if I am going to be on my phone, I feel like I could if I like deleted Instagram, Facebook, like all the social media apps, then I'm like, what if I was reading 10 minutes of my book
Right.
every
right.
time?
Yeah.
Like, and at least making more productive use, of that. Okay. Well, again, let us know what your numbers are, what your confessions are for your phone. Maybe this will spark you to clean it out. And don't forget to enjoy the view wherever your ride takes you.